Mike Tirico and Greg Olson on hand as Cameron Dicker is set to kick things off. And off we go in Western New York. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own 27-yard line.
Allen gonna throw to get things going. Into space at the 45. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a first down.
These are the chunk plays they thought they could get here against this pass defense. They thought the passing game favored their offense in this matchup, and I think we can expect this to be the case the rest of the game.
Now the first carry for the younger Cook brother. This is James Cook. He looks forward for maybe a yard. Loey Gilman up to make the tackle.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's second down. He gets this to the tight end, Dalton Kincaid. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Allen to his tight end, Kincaid, and the Bills have a first down.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line. Five wide. Alert! Look out!
Back to throw. He'll swing this one out to Cook. And he's in! James Cook. Touchdown, Buffalo. Terrific way, Greg, to get this game started. Able to get the opening touchdown and do it with a long run.
Mike, anytime you can create explosive plays in the run game, you're definitely going to take it. And they're going to be able to build on those plays as the rest of this game moves along.
So now, Prater, after the touchdown, is out to kick it away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10. McConkey in motion.
Ready.
Now a first carry for the Alabama product, Najee Harris. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's second and 11. First carry here for Omarion Hampton. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
The truth is, Mike, they just aren't getting the push they need up front. This defense has been a motivated group these last couple plays, and now for the second straight time, they failed to even get back to the original line of scrimmage.
The last two runs each lost a yard. Now they're looking at a third and 12. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. He's got the open man. That's McConkey. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. That is a big play for L.A. It's a gain of 34. To break the hunt, coming up now for 1st and 10.
Set. Phelan Tiger. Delta to Hunt. Go.
From the gun, it's Herbert. He's got it at about the 8. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. It's a gain of 26, and it'll set up 1st and goal.
And this has been a really nice answer so far to this game. Like, I mean, you watch your opponent take the initial drive and go right down the field and score. And what are you going to do in response? What are you going to do when you get that ball back for the first time in your huddle? And tell you what, they've answered all those questions, and now they're set up 1st and goal.
Shotgun now for Herbert. That's to the running back, Amarian Hampton. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line.
2nd and goal at the Bills' 12-yard line.
Phelan Tiger. 21.
So we'll get a 2nd and goal when we return. 7-0 is our score. More after this. You're watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. Second and goal.
Set. Set.
Herbert to the air again. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes.
If there's one positive remaining, it's the fact that they're still in scoring position. But with the way they've been able to move the ball down here in the red zone, they're thinking 6. But after that last sack, their chances of converting here for a touchdown have gotten a lot more difficult.
Go. Set. Black 80. Black. Ready.
Herbert now on 3rd and goal. And that is Hunt in the end zone. He's in. Matt McConkey. Touchdown Chargers.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come over with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
On the return, it's Brandon Codrington. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
To throw on 1st and 10, Allen. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down.
With wide receivers, I think we spend so much time by talking about their speed and their route running, and of course that's critical, but the ability to not only catch the ball, but to concentrate on the bad throws. We used to have a saying, you get paid to catch the bad ones, and saw a great example of it here, laying out, going down to get this ball, holding on through contact with the ground, and it's a big-time play. Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
2 minutes to play. First half, all tied at 7. Greg and I back in Buffalo after this. You don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. Allen to throw again. And it looks like he's going to have the 1st down. The defense is right there, but a gain of 2. Good enough for the 1st down.
So on these play calls, Mike, on 3rd and inches, typically how it goes is we're going to try to take a shot, then there's a medium zone option, and then the last resort is just pick up the first down with something underneath and get that fresh set of downs. So in this case, he settles for the underneath throw, but it's still enough to pick up the first down.
We'll get this to about midfield. Derwin James, the former All-Pro, in on the tackle.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
It is 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, here's Allen. On the run to the right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Taking advantage of that running ability. Gain of 17 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. He'll find his running back, Cook. And he's close to another first down, which is brought down just shy of the marker.
This guy's really starting to roll now. I mean, his involvement in the passing game just continues to pick up. And until the defense identifies him as a pass threat, I expect this quarterback to keep looking his way.
2nd and inches.
Alert, alert, alert! What's that?
Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. No one open, he'll drop it to his running back. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they don't necessarily even have to see the running back in the check down. They can just feel him. It allows them to keep their eyes downfield, allow their tight ends and wide receivers to continue to work open. In this case, nice job by the quarterback getting that ball.
And he will score! Khalil Shakir. Touchdown, Bills.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
Prater, extra point is good. And the Bills will move out to a 14-7 lead. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Herbert. Escaping to his left. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's out of bounds, but they're going to spot this inside the 25. Going on 1st down is Herbert. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
I can sit up here all day, Mike, and we can talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved the touchdown along the way.
Now a timeout, Buffalo. They're second, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. Here's Cameron Dicker now on for the field goal. This will be a 41-yard attempt. And this is no good. Could not get it on target. So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. begin with a run with Hampton. And he will not be able to turn upfield. He'll drop him behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
To throw, it's Herbert. Looking middle, and he'll get it complete to McConkey. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 9, and third down. Coming up.
9-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
Herbert. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
They do go for it. It's Herbert. That's taken in, and he will have the first down. Needing to make something happen. Trailing here in the third quarter. They convert on fourth down.
Los Angeles.
Run. Run.
Disley is the man in motion. Now Herbert again. He'll swing this out to Hampton. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A first down.
First down.
Herbert to the air again. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. He was looking for Keenan Allen on that one, and it'll lead to a second down. Disley is the man in motion. Intercepted. That's the linebacker, Shaq Thompson. And his offense is going to be all set up. Tirico along with Greg Olson and Matt Gay going to kick things off. And off we go from Orchard Park. They'll get across the 20, cut them down at 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Throwing right away is Allen. And this ball is going to be incomplete. Keon Coleman, the intended receiver. And it'll be second down.
10 at the 23-yard line.
From the gun, Josh Allen. He gets this to the tight end, Fulton Kincaid. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. Allen to his tight end, Kincaid, and the Bills have a first down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
On the ground, this is James Cook. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
The tackle is high at midfield. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
Just shy of midfield. Here's second down.
Round 80!
From the gun, here is Allen. And he's got Palmer. It's complete. And they'll take this down inside the 35. 18 yards on the pickup there. Good for a Bills first down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
He'll be stopped after a short gain to about the 30. The veteran Bobby Wagner in there on the stop.
Second and 6.
Here's a second and 6. From the gun, throw here for Allen. He'll find Shakir open right side. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
Brings up third and 2.
From the gun, it's Allen. Open man, left side. He's got it. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
To the air is Allen. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
And when you look down the field, Mike, there's just really nobody creating any real separation. And instead, he tries to give one of his guys a 50-50 contested catch opportunity, but with the coverage as tight as it was, it just falls incomplete.
Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up third and 6.
Allen going to throw again. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down's looming. Allen going to throw for it. That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up first and goal.
Now, this is how you dream up the opening script. You get the ball first, and you want to go down and set the tone for the rest of the game. Well, it looks like the coaches did a great job when they built that script during the week. But that big-time throw, they got a shot now with 1st and goal to end this opening drive with a touchdown.
Davis is in. Touchdown, Bill. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
Prater, extra point is good. And the Bills will take a 7-0 lead. So now, Prater, after the touchdown, is out to kick it away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
Ready? Get it! 70 Lions!
And in motion is Brown. Daniels starts with a pass. And that will wind up incomplete. 0-0s on the clock. The first quarter has come to an end. So after one, the Bills with the early advantage. It's the NFL on EA Sports. And we're back after this. Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
70. 10. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Let's go.
Throwing is Daniel. Moving to his left. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throw away.
Buffalo 18.
Third and long, and here's Daniels. And that is incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
On 4th down, the Commanders going to send out their veteran Tress Way to punt. Back deep for Buffalo is Brandon Codrington. This is not going to be good at all. Bad kick, pretty much directly out of bounds. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Ready? Go.
Allen going to give it to Cook. He'll manage only a couple. The veteran Bobby Wagner in there on the stop.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
From the 38 now, here comes 2nd and 8.
Ready?
Allen going to throw. Pushed out to his left. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. That's good for 27 and a 1st down. They can still get a 1st down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11.
Ready? What's that?
On 1st and 10, it's Cook. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Now on 2nd down. That's to the left side where he's got Kincaid. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard. It sets up third down.
Really nice job there defensively, playing the integrity of that zone defense so well. Anytime an offense is running these crossing routes or these underneath drag routes, they're trying to cause confusion with the underneath zone defenders. In this case, they all stuck to their reads, they all played their responsibilities, and they're not able to pick up any additional yards after the catch.
This is caught toward the side of the end zone. James Cook, touchdown Buffalo. Some play by the quarterback. He got flushed by the rush, but Greg made the right choice and ends up with a touchdown pass.
The question always is for these quarterbacks, Mike, in this situation, how long does he remain a passer, or then does he just tuck it down and become a runner? I think he does this perfectly, extends the play as long as possible, gives time for his receiver to uncover, and results in a touchdown.
So now Prater, after the touchdown, is out to kick it away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Come on.
Daniels now on first down. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. Trying to connect with the veteran Zach Ertz that time. And it'll bring up second down.
And their offensive struggles just continue to show up time after time here in this first half. It's going to be hard to sustain drives when you continue to put themselves in holes on these early downs like they did here.
Daniels to throw on second down. Finding the veteran tight end, Zach Ertz. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. First down, Washington.
Trap 60. Liking 18.
And in motion is Brown. On first and 10, here's Daniels. A pass complete to Noah Brown. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. A big play there for Washington. 42 yards.
So it's man coverage, Mike. You have to keep track of who your responsibility is. And in this case, he just drops him. He's wide open. Short throws turn into long runs, and they're inside the red zone.
Here we go. 18. Pioneer. 70 Lions.
Daniels going to throw again. That's taken in. It's Austin Eckler. Now a timeout here by Washington. That is their second. Clock will stop with 34 seconds to go until the break.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they ended up holding them to just a short gain.
To the air again is Daniels. Flush to his right, and he'll take it on in. Noah Brown. Touchdown, Washington.
Touchdown, Washington.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Now Cotrington to return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. A short throw caught by Kincaid. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts, and they stop it with 19 seconds to go in this opening half.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it, but I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
319! Alert!
Allen on third down. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. Joshua Palmer was the intended receiver. And that's going to lead to a fourth down. The Bills bringing on the punt team. And not the greatest of results here. This is going to hit the field of play and continue out of bounds.
Cowboy 80. Let's go. Panther 60. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Buffalo 18. 19 tight. 19.
To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. Now pass deep for McLaurin. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end.
Raiders set to kick off.
Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchdown.
Viking 18, Cowboy 80.
Man in motion is Brown. Now Daniels throwing on 1st and 10. He's going to try it here again. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. A big one there to start the second half. 31 yards.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
Trap 60, trap 60. Ready.
On 1st down, Daniels moving left, escaping the danger, throwing and completing.
There's a lot of quarterbacks around the league that really struggle with this, Mike, but not this guy. A righty quarterback moving to his left. Your mechanics, your footwork, and your arm talent all have to align, and tell you what, he does it about as well as anybody around the league.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles, 18, Pioneer.
On 2nd down, it's Daniels. Moving outside the pocket. That is caught at the 3. And he's in. Zach Ertz. Touchdown, Commanders.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes. And this one is the latter. When you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield, it doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Now Codrington to return. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Cook. Big gain on the ground here as he takes this up past the 40-yard line. Can't ask for much more. Winning 2 yards on the first play of the drive.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Deron Payne in there for the sack. He forced his way through. A loss of 9.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we're going to see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Sanders has it working in the middle. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That pass play good for 22. First down, Buffalo.
And that was just a simple read that time. He knew his guy was going to come open in the middle of the field based on the look they gave. All he had to do was let the play develop and then deliver a strike to pick up the first down.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Give him 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a first down.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
They'll keep it on the ground with Cook. They converge on him quickly. He'll only get a couple. Frankie Luvu there to make the play defensively.
3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 25, here's 2nd down and 7. From the gun, it's Allen. He'll swing this one out to Cook, and he's going to be out of bounds here on what will wind up being the final play of the 3rd quarter. Wow, an important one coming here. Tie game, late, and this is 3rd down. From the gun, throw here for Allen. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up 4th down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up 1st and goal.
13 yards.
And that right there is going to end up probably being the play of the game either way, Mike. I mean, think if you fail on that 4th down, you give the ball to your opponent, all they need to do is come away with a field goal, and you lose in regulation. But this coach, he's not playing for a tie. He's not playing for overtime. He's saying, I got the ball late in the 4th quarter. I'm putting the trust in my offense to not only extend this drive, but to go out and try to win this game.
2nd and 11. From the gun, got it down. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete. James Cook, the intended target. And now it's 3rd and goal.
There isn't much room for error when operating inside the red zone. The field is really condensed. Those throwing windows become a lot tighter and forces your quarterback to make some really highly contested throws. And as we just saw, those aren't always going to go your way.
Rolling to the left. That is caught. What a job on the scramble. Khalil Shakir. Touchdown, Bills. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the fourth quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now that pressure shifts to your defense, your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
Makes the score Bills 41, Commanders 14. Matt Prater set to kick off.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Okay, break. Cut 19. Cut 19. And cut 18. Right here. 8.
Now Daniels. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Throwing on second down. Daniel. Now he'll run it. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
The challenge of defending a dual-threat quarterback in the NFL, Mike, is that you just don't see them week in and week out, maybe like you do in college. So in this case, you defend everything perfectly downfield, but it's hard to account for a quarterback who can run. He escapes the pressure, tucks it down himself, and he picks up a big gain.
Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another first down.
70 Timberwolves. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
Eckler. And a good run there. We get him 5 yards.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
79 Broncos.
They'll drop to throw. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
Then in motion is Brown. On third down, they'll throw with Daniels. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. What great work after the catch to extend the drive.
Now they're entering the area of the field, especially with the amount of yards they've gained on this possession, Mike, where it feels like a touchdown is critical. For the defense, settling for a field goal here, especially with the ball where it is, feels like a win.
Pickup of 10, and it's going to set up first and goal.
This is a part of the field where you have to account for the quarterback as a runner. Nothing's open downfield. Great job by your secondary, but then he makes a break for the goal line, and they're able to stop him just short, but not until after he sets his guys up first and goal.
Operating from the gun. Oh, he can't get rid of it, and he's taken down. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop with 25 seconds remaining on the clock.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Man in motion is Brown. From the shotgun, it's Daniel. Oh, the pressure too much. He goes down. This crowd doing everything they can before third and goal.
19 tight.
They'll send a man in motion left. Third and goal. It's Daniel. And he'll try to get to the marker, but he's not going to get there. Out of bounds, a couple of yards short. It is fourth down.
As the saying goes, Mike, you need your big-time players to make big-time plays, and the moment doesn't get bigger than this. Find yourself down. A touchdown gives you a chance to win this thing in regulation, and I think they got a shot.
Here it is. Fourth down and goal.
70, here we go. 76, free. 18, 5 in.
They'll indeed go. It's Daniels. And it's a touchdown. They have gotten to within one, and a two-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute.
Mike, I know everyone has their opinions about whether to kick it or go for two, but my honest opinion is I don't even think there's a decision to be made. I'm keeping my offense on the field. We've practiced all week for our gotta-have-it two-point play. Dial it up. Do not play for overtime. Win this game now in regulation.
19, Tiger, 19. Hurt. Right there, hurt.
Man in motion is Brown. Here we go. One final play. That is incomplete. Give them credit. They were going for the win, but it remains a one-point deficit. That score, too little, too late. They need a recovery and a miracle here. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done. First and 10, and it's Allen. Down the field, he's got the hookup to Shakir. And they are going to add 6 more here at the end. Stay tuned for the coach's handshake. It might not be the friendliest. That late touchdown extends the margin of victory here on the game's final play.
Yeah, Mike, I'm not sure how popular this move is going to be on the other sideline. And listen, I understand in the huddle sometimes kind of players take it upon themselves to do things like this, but the call there has to be take a knee, move on, shake hands, and go to the locker room.
And it is rocking and rolling here at Huntington Bank Field in downtown Cleveland. But tonight we've got a good AFC matchup on tap, as it'll be the Buffalo Bills taking on the Cleveland Browns. Now the big leg of Matt Prater ready to get this one started. And off we go from Cleveland. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip. Through the end zone for a touchback here. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Let's go. Ready.
Watson off play action, escaping the pressure right, and he'll just get rid of it.
We'll have to see what kind of looks this defense is going to throw at him as this game moves along, but they're in a zone to start. I do think we'll see plenty of man coverage as we move along, but the first throw of this one, incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10. Now Watson. He'll get this complete to Tillman. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on, because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short gain.
And I don't think he got there. No, they stop it right where it all started.
No gain on the play. It's 4th down.
Sixty Bison. Ready.
Here we go on 4th down. And he's not even going to come close to picking up the first. They stop him right at the line of scrimmage. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon. So the shotgun snap to Allen. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Coleman.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable 2nd down.
To the air, Allen. Swinging this out wide here for Cook. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. It's a gain of 13 and a Buffalo 1st down. Now Allen. And this ball incomplete. Looked very much to be a catchable ball and could not hang on. 2nd down coming up. And again, it's Allen. And that nearly an interception here on his opening drive, but he gets a reprieve. It's 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. Eluding the pressure right. He opted to go with a scramble, gets 2 yards, and now it's 4th.
Like any team playing, they're looking for touchdowns to try and help their cause. But in this case, he does get them a little closer at least if they think a field goal turns out to be the better call here.
Allen will look to throw for it on 4th. And he is caught. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Curtis Samuel from 21 yards away. And the Bills take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. Big fourth down conversion for the score, and the defense, that is a tough pill to swallow.
Big time for them. How about them just deciding to go for it on fourth down? And, okay, forget the field goal, because that looked like an easy 3 points. Yeah, you might have had a defensive breakdown in there, but they pressed the issue and found a way to get it into the end zone. Give them big credit for that.
Extra point good by Prater. And it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Browns drive about to get started.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on fourth down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown, so now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it, sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Back to 60.
Faking the give. Now Watson. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Chalk that one up to bad acting, I guess, because they certainly failed to sell the handoff, and the pressure stayed keyed in on the quarterback. No Oscar awards for this offense, just a loss of yardage.
They'll roll him out right.
On ill-advised throw, back over the middle, and it's intercepted.
It's Shaq Thompson here with a pick.
And the Bills are going to take over at their own 41.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. Now a first carry for the brother of Dalvin. It's James Cook. And able to work about 5 yards out of this as he's taken down up near the 47.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Bills with the football as we start quarter number 2. As they are looking at a 2nd and 5 situation. Up the middle, it's Cook. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
A gain of 9 yards. First down, Buffalo.
Again, it's Cook. And he stopped immediately there. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the Browns' 45-yard line.
And now they'll throw with Allen. Throwing deep here for Coleman. And he's got it inside the 10. A big play here for Buffalo. 42 yards.
Well, Josh Allen just might have the strongest arm in the NFL. And at 6'5", he can put his whole body into it, too. And this, an absolutely gorgeous throw. Perfect arm, and it results in a big, big pickup.
Here's Allen. And it's caught. Only a yard on the completion. It's 2nd and goal.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage.
James Cook from a yard out. And the Bills go up by 2 touchdowns. CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. Prater for the extra point. And it's now 14-0.
14. Browns, nothing. Matt Prater set to kick off.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
And the Browns, first down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Here's Watson. Open man, that's Tillman. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. This duo locked in, 14 yards there, and a 1st down.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
Throw left side, he's got Tillman. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down around the 21 or 22. It'll go as a gain of 4, and that'll make it 2nd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Now a 2nd and 6.
Ready.
The handoff to Ford up the middle. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Here is 3rd and 5.
A gain of a yard.
To throw is Watson. Dancing to his left. And Watson has enough for the 1st down yardage as he slides to the turf. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs.
Certainly not a positive sign if you're the D coordinator and you see your guys give up that space so early in the game. 3rd down, that's when the clamps are supposed to come out, but his ability to create things with his legs makes things difficult.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Here we go. Ready.
On the ground, it's Ford. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Jerome Ford, a 13-yard touchdown run. And the Browns get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take it to the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed. And a lot of football, full half to be played. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And with a 14-7 lead, they might just be happy to take this thing on into the tunnel. Into the hands of the tight end, Dalton Kincaid. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Good work after the catch, going to net him 23 and a first.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
That is caught. Kincaid with it. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Throwing now is Allen. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Allen going to throw. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
Here's Allen to throw it. Out to his left. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And he's going to miss this one. That is no good. Well outside the left upright, and this will remain a one-touchdown game.
One of the few things that hasn't gone right in this first half. They had a chance there for late points, but this one winds up off the mark.
Okay, ready?
The Browns drive about to get started. And maybe a chance for a quick completion and then a long field goal try. We'll see. Flushed out right. Oh, he'll air this one deep for Judy. And this one is incomplete. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. A one-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. And we will not have a run back here as the second half starts with a touchback. So good field position for the Bills as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line.
Brown 80!
Starting the third quarter with Cook. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
On play action, Allen. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Allen. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. And they'll bring him down 1 yard shy after a pickup of 4. Allen going to go on 4th down. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. Allen to throw once more.
Not too many things get to a quarterback of this magnitude, but I think it's safe to say that pressure can get to any quarterback.
Now, he's obviously a great franchise quarterback, but felt the pressure, threw it incomplete. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides. And there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
From the gun, it's Allen. That'll be complete to Cook. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 35. A good pick up there of 20 yards.
Whenever we talk about moving the sticks and controlling the football, there's a great example right there. Those are the 3rd downs you need to convert to win football games. We're in the 3rd quarter of this one, and this is a tight one. In order to maintain pace, keep the ball away from the other team, and put points on the board, those are the plays they need to continue to convert.
An off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Now Allen. Rolling to his right. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. They give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice